Hello and welcome back to the Technomancer. Right. Okay, so we want to be heading this way. Okay. Soon they're going to have the common sense to follow me. Good. Keeping a lot of... Great. Guy with a shield. Gonna be a problem because I'm gonna have to get round the bloody thing. Middleweight, which I'm assuming is probably... Aha! Leveled up, lovely.
We're not safe here, are we, officer?
Oh god, no. I mean, what was it that gave it away? Was it all the people trying to kill you? I want that. I want an additional point in charisma. And I want one more point in power. Antidote. Some stuff there. Bunch of things there. Either way. Quick save there. Sake, you are some very unpopular people. And let's face it, there's been, what, 15, 20 guys trying to kill you?
We're not safe here, are we, officer?
Okay, we're heading up. Military checkpoint just over here. And you should be fine now.
Thank you, officer. I hope to see you around soon. I'll be at the source.
Lieutenant!
I do like the boots.
Right? It's been awful over there. They blew up the protection shutters, so we had to evacuate everyone.
Good job, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't just a diversion. It was a symbol, too. Destroy the roof of a rival city, and they won't forget about it anytime soon.
That's true. That's some good thinking, Lieutenant. So, we heading back to the barracks? Sure the captain will be wanting your report as soon as possible.
Yep. Yeah, we're heading back to the barracks. Because we need to hand over both our report and the antidote to the quartermaster, so that's fine. Might as well multitask. And at least this time she can't accuse us of doing a bad job. God, this keyboard is a mess. You ever have one of those moments where you just look at your keyboard and you realise, when was the last time I dusted this? And cleaned all the general crud that accumulates. And got the biscuit crumbs out from under the keys. So these are the things I think about during long load screens. Okay, need to report back to her, but I want to report to the quartermaster first. Just in case.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
I went to a friend for a solution to our antidote problem, and he found one.
That's the kind of good news you don't get every day. You could stop 100 terrorist attacks and still not save as many lives as you have with that antidote, Lieutenant.
Thank you, quartermaster. I'm very happy to hear that. Just want to quickly go into our stats page and look at my reputation. So, good karma, good relationship with both Jeffrey and David, friendly with Abundance and the army, The Voray are a bit suspicious of me. The Free Mutants and the Opposition are both hostile. Apparently one of the things that some people reckon is kind of bollocks is the fact that your health is capped at 100 points, which is not terribly helpful. I suspect you can only boost it by boosting probably Constitution, yeah, plus max health. So that's the thing, I try not to read, you know, whole things, but I'm gonna go into the crafting screen to break that stuff down, I think. Because there's no point hanging on to all this stuff. And I've got a reasonable amount of serum at the moment, so... Level 2 disruption upgrade requires electrical parts. It's actually a bit... I've got to say the upgrades this time aren't actually terribly interesting. Yo, it's damage, disruption, or critical chance every time.
You already back,
Hello, Captain Major.
Zachariah? Despite the attack, the officials reached the source. Good work, Lieutenant.
All safe and sound at the camp as promised, Captain.
You're already making yourself one hell of an asset, Lieutenant. No doubt those officials owe you their lives.
Thank you, Captain Major.
Sure as hell earned your pay. Go see the quartermaster to get it. Our response to the attack can't be passive. We strike fast, we strike hard, and we strike now. ASC discovered that they got in through the underworks, through tunnels connected to their shadow paths, so that's where we're gonna hit them.
Roger that.
Get a rover and Amelia Reacher to drive you there, and wipe the Aurora shits off the face of Mars and destroy their damn tunnels. Failure's not an option. This is a mission of pride for this army, not just for abundance. They struck us in our home. For that, we'll annihilate them. Don't let us down, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Captain, sir. And talk to the quartermaster to get paid.
Hi. Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Ooh, light soldier's breastplate. Yeah, it doesn't have the fluid regen, does have the resistance to disruption, but you know, uses up more than I've got, which is fair enough. Sure. Go back to the rover hangar. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so she's over there. And she does have a mission for me, so... Go see her? Why the hell not? You know me, I love a good quest. As I say, I like the boots.
Officer? Yoo-hoo! Officer, could I ask you a favor? Officer Zachariah Mancer, a sight for sore eyes. Our hero, brave and strong.
Skip the spiel, tell me what you need.
Well, you know, you were just so nice, and if you wanted, if you had time, I know you're probably busy, but if you did...
I'm listening.
What?
I'm just glad you came to see me. I was just thinking about you. Feel like you're maybe the only guy who could help me.
Skip the flattery, tell me what you want.
What's going on?
I just don't have a lot of friends in Ophir. Never really had time for them, but one of the few I have, Abby Goodsman,
owns a stall. She's a great girl.
But
Lately, though, she's been scared for her life. Soldiers have been trying to extort her for serum. They tore down her stall and threatened all sorts of horrible things when she wouldn't pay.
I'll handle it.
As an officer, I was hoping you could find out who these wicked men are and figure out why they're messing with a good girl like Abby. Please, I'm really terrified for her.
If you're positive they're soldiers, that's weird. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I knew you were a good guy.
I gotta go.
All right.
You've got to love that
Maybe
compliment
I'll
her.
see you again soon. Be careful. Would hate to lose a guy like you around here.
Now, I will do her quest before I start, yeah, trying to flatter her. Largely because I've never been one to give, you know, shallow compliments. Actually, some people think I'm kind of a dick because I don't compliment people very often. You know, compliments to me are like swear words. If you throw them out all the time, it devalues them. You know, save them for when they're worth using.
You Abby Goodsman?
Yes, by the shadow, please don't tell me that man sent you.
No.
No, your friend Nisha, the artist, sent me. Said she thought you were in trouble. It looks like she was right.
Yes. Thank you. They're ruining my life. I'm being threatened by soldiers who tore down my shop. Why? Because they wanted serum I don't even have. And if I didn't give it to them, they said they'd denounce me. For what? I never did anything bad.
Yeah, I believe you. You sure they were real soldiers, though? Could have been mobsters in disguise.
All I know is their uniforms sure looked real, and their chief told me to call him Sam Ward. He's sick. You hear me? Sick. A brutal... Please help me. The threats keep coming, and I'm telling you, they're gonna kill me. I know it.
I'm on it.
All right. Everything will be okay. I'm gonna look for this Sam Ward. Talk to him. Talk to my captain about him, too. I'll get it worked out. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you, officer. Thank you so much.
Alright. Check the oldie map. Yes. Talk there, talk there. So, yeah, back to the barracks. There is a lot of running around and backtracking in this game, isn't there? At least you've got decent sprint speed. And none of that namby-pamby sprint power bar stuff.
You the one that's been threatening Abby Goodsman?
Really? What? That bitch complained to the great magicians? Great. Perfect. You know what she's up to. She's anti-regime, and she's plotting against
And
her
that's why you were trying to extort her?
True fucking story. Your little friend's a traitor, Mancer. Too bad your powers don't include lie detection, huh? So, who cares? We put a little pressure on her, milk her a little bit before the ASC catches her. So what? She deserves it.
God, you are revolting.
All she needed to do was be loyal to the damn corporation that raised her. Watch your back. If someone heard about you being friendly with some of the oppositionists, like that girl, let's just say it won't end well.
Search their stuff. Did we find anything? It didn't seem to imply that we did. Talk to the boss, or we will do momentarily. Once I locate the correct bit to go to. Oh, another... How do I keep missing lockers in places like the barracks? Goodness knows. Captain Major?
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Captain, can I get some intel on a couple citizens?
As long as it's mission-related, Lieutenant.
The name is Abby Goodsman.
Give me a sec. She's a trader with a small shop in the exchange quarter. No arrests, no complaints, no bookmark by the ASC. You said this was mission-related, Lieutenant?
Yep.
Of course, Captain. Just following up on some leads. What do you know about a soldier named Sam Ward?
Not a lot. The little I know is nothing good. Mostly about the company he keeps, like Vori. Not enough to arrest him, but enough to be glad he's not one of my problems. Word to the wise, which I hope you are. Stay away from him unless you're looking for the kind of trouble you can't dig your way out of.
Is it the kind of trouble I can punch my way out of? Thank you. Okay, so we need to head this way and do some observation. We've still only got the 2 companions for the time being, which is fine. Apparently some of these people have mastered teleportation.
You know what I feel like doing? Paying a visit to that pretty Abby girl. Yeah. Chick didn't learn her lesson after we tore down her shop. Maybe we could teach her a lesson in...
Oh, I am going to break all of your pelvic bones.
Sick. You're sick. But it's a sick I wouldn't mind catching. Yeah? Why not? Damn pretty girl. I'll grab Chris and we'll make it a party.
Nice. Sounds good. Hey, shut up. I hear something.
Alright. Pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
You know something?
Hey, stop it! Soldiers, cut it out!
I am going to break all of your bones.
I don't report to you, and you don't have a damn clue what's going on here. We'll take what we're owed from the broad and leave it for Jet if we want. We clear? Or did we misunderstand and you just want to join us in the beatdown?
I think we can all agree that beating these people up is definitely the right thing to do. I mean, sometimes there are, nuances, complexities, and sometimes there are just assholes who need introduced to the business end of a big stick.
How do I thank you?
There we go.
For everything you've done for me. I don't... If there is anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Thank you.
Not a problem. Yes. I felt like just breaking every single one of their pelvic bones there. I'm sorry, I say rapists are another one of my triggers. They're, you put some characters in a game who are rapists, and I immediately start seeing red and am willing to do very, very violent things to them. I don't know if I'd have the nerve to actually do it in real life if, if I end up in the opening scene of so many bad movies, but...
Hey, Nisha.
Well, well, day's looking up already.
Took care of your problem.
I took care of your friend's problem. The soldiers won't be bothering Abby anymore. It's a promise.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to help 2 ladies needing a hand. You're a real sweetheart. Really hope I can repay you in the future. I'll never forget what you did.
Not a problem. So, what do you do?
You ended up becoming an artist?
That's a long story, officer. Not the happy kind. Don't want to depress you.
I got all night.
All right. Okay. You asked for it. I got left alone when I was young. Parents died, so I was forced out on the streets. One of 1,000 orphans like me. Did a lot of stuff I wasn't proud of, but had to get by, you know? Then I got lucky, and the center took me in. Gave me food and clothes and an education and hope and a purpose once they taught me music, and confidence once they told me I was talented. So, when I was old enough to leave the orphanage, I got lucky and met some other musicians who gave me a lot of help. Ended up performing in some bars around the slums. Not glamorous, but I got
a lot of luck in that story, but
so maybe the story's not so sad after all.
Just for the hell of it.
Like everyone else, are you?
What do you mean?
That's your idea of a compliment?
You kept a level head in the attack. Politicians lost their shit. You kept cool.
Maybe a hard life like mine prepares you for anything. Or maybe I just had more faith in your abilities than they did.
I gotta go.
Alright. Well, maybe I'll see you again soon.
I heard that last line. Alright. We are now heading off out into the wastes. But now I felt like we did some good with that quest. Oh, for a game vastly in need of a fast travel system. That's the thing. Some quests are a bit dodgy. You know, like that beggar one that I'm not going to do. But some you can feel good about.
My God. I know, I couldn't believe it myself. An explosion right in the middle of Ophir. The roof collapsed. We're still tallying the bodies. Aurora bastards! How could they do such a thing? They have no
Recycle the additional hammers and maces and stuff.
Since the attack, caught my son yesterday, crying just from the memory.
Alrighty then. Just curious to see what the upgrades look like. Different pads, plates. One with a bloody buzzsaw on it. That's kind of cool. Spikes. Dear oh dear. Yes, I'll admit, I feel genuinely good about that last quest. It was worth doing, and that's always nice to say. Gotta say, I seem to be getting fairly high up the old Technomancer skill tree. Alrighty, so I think we're just heading down to the rover hangar, aren't we? So we've got that investigate stuff mission, but I'm probably not going to be able to do that, so yeah. Down to the rover hangar. Preferably without having to beat anyone unconscious. Though I appreciate that's probably a vain hope in this game.
This is really something, ain't it, Lieutenant? Getting revenge for an attack on Ophir, smack dab in the Aurora front. Taking a rover too. Imagine my luck. I've never ridden in one.
Yeah, I'll be honest, this doesn't sound like the best of ideas.
Hey, you, a Technomancer, right? Get the hell out of here. You surge around here, you're gonna fuck up my baby for good.
Just like you don't spontaneously combust, we don't spontaneously search. Is that you on the poster?
Yeah, name's Amelia Reacher. We're discoverers one and all, like father, like daughter. Why? What's it to you?
Well, me and my men need to get to a site on one of Aurora's shadow paths. Heard you'd make that happen.
Wish they gave me a heads up a Mancer was coming along. But orders are orders. I can take you whenever you're ready.
Why, thank you, Amelia. Let's leave now. Remember to assign the talent points you earned to every 4 levels to give you access to different
First
abilities.
rover trip?
Yeah, first time this far from Ophir.
Nice! How's it feel?
Little exciting.
Exciting, I guess. A little little terrifying to go this far without having the protection of a shadow path, but life's about the adventure, isn't it?
Took the words out of my mouth. That's why I love my job so much. Life's too damn short to play it safe.
You guys doing okay? Nervous about the fights we're gonna face?
The fights? What fights? I did not leave my home and laboratory to foray into battle, child. Did someone tell me this? Because I don't recall being...
We needed a doctor with us, Scott.
Yes, I understand. I do. But fighting is, it's dangerous. People get hurt. And I guess that's why, I mean, of course, I will care. No fighting means no wounds to you.
True.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, it scares me. How big's the fight we're looking at?
Probably pretty
Aurora's
big.
Troops and Technomancers. We'll have to be tactical about it. Hit them in small groups, since there's not a lot of us. But we stick to that plan, and we should be fine.
Ah, fighting enemy Technomancers for the first time.
I'm sure once we get there and we get to doing and not just thinking, I'll be fine. It's the thinking that wreaks havoc on you.
This ain't my first rodeo, Lieutenant. Being on a rover is pretty neat and all, but still, no different from past missions. Hit an enemy, get hit back. Find ourselves down deep in Shit Creek and then wait for backup. In other words, it always goes tits up. But when you've been in the bad long enough, you get used to it.
Well,
Did you just call my baby pretty neat? That's it? Pretty neat?
I didn't mean, it's swell. Real swell.
Holy shit. I think you guys plucked this fucker from the farm before he was ripe.
Site's huge. Really just shows how big a scale Aurora thinks on. Alright, let's focus on finding the tunnel entrance.
okay. So, entrance to the colonial ruins. Tunnel to Ophir. So, I think we're heading for the ruins first. But you know what? That's probably a good point to end this part, if I'm honest. You know, and again, end of the recording session for today, because I don't have time to record anything else today. So, yeah. I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you... I'm going to back up before that guy spots me and I have to go into combat. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.